welcome back to my channel. It's so nice to see you guys today. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. Let me know how your day is going down below. Go ahead and follow all my social media if you aren't already. I'll have it down here below. And if you guys aren't subscribed already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Right next to it will be a bell which will notify you guys whenever I upload. I did use a couple of new items. This is what inspired me to create this makeup look because I was super excited to get on here and share it with you guys. If you guys would like to see a full review on this moisturizer, if you've been debating on it, go ahead and let me know in the comments down below, but I am going to be doing like a first impressions on it in this video, so stay tuned. So if you guys would like to see how to get this dewy makeup look, then just keep on watching. I did just receive this Kim Thai Ofra Cosmetics moisturizer and I was super excited to talk about it because the instant that I saw that I received it, I couldn't wait to get on here and use it for the first time ever. So I'm actually going to be opening it in front of you guys. Ever since she said she was gonna collab with someone, I was super excited to see who it was going to be with. Then she announced it was with Ofra Cosmetics and I absolutely love Ofra Cosmetics. Their liquid lipsticks are the best, have the most amazing formula, and they're like my ultimate favorite liquid lipsticks. As soon as I found out she was gonna come out with this moisturizer, I was all about it. And just looking at her skin and everything she's about, there was no way I was going to miss upon this. So congratulations to you, because this is motivation. Every time I look at this, honestly, it's like a motivation to just keep on pushing through. I'm super excited. Congratulations, girl. I can keep on rambling, but I'm super proud of her and excited for her. So this is going to be a first impressions because I've never used it before. Really wanted to quickly address what I've been using on my skin because this look is going to be based off on skin. I'm going to list down below what bar soaps I've been using because I know a lot of you guys have been asking me how I've gotten my skin so clear and what I've been using. I have really dry skin. Like right now it feels disgusting. Super like if I move it, it feels so cracky, even on my forehead. If my boyfriend notices that my forehead is cracky, that's pretty bad. So I'm going to start off with the moisturizer, which I absolutely need in my life. And I love the name. It does kind of have like this scent, but it's fragrance free, if it makes any sense. It's fragrance free, so it's nothing like it smells good, so that's already good. I have very sensitive skin as well, so it is fragrance free and friendly for all skin types. So it doesn't matter if you're oily, dry, in between, this will be perfect for you. Wanderlush is a multitasking moisturizer that can be worn as a hydrating primer to lock in makeup all day, or simply as a luxurious everyday cream, which I am all about. I am going to be using it before my makeup, so we're going to see how it applies my makeup. And oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I can't believe this is finally on my hands. It's a very extremely velvety, soothing, and lightweight moisturizer that quenches skin with intense moisture for long-lasting hydration without the heavy finish of oil and grease. So I'm going to use very little bit of this moisturizer that's right here, just so I can feel the texture of it. Ooh, it's very velvety. Oh my gosh, it feels so nice and hydrating, smooth. I can't wait to put this on my face. And a very little bit of the stuff does go a long way as well. So I'm just going to dip a very little bit of my fingertip here. I'm going to start working this in. Wow. You guys saw how much I got when it covered my entire face. Wow, that feels really nice. My skin instantly feels so refreshed. I feel like you cannot get enough of this product. It's so nice. Wow. My skin feels so good. I love it. My skin doesn't feel cracky anymore. It just feels like super velvety. I love it. I love it. I love it. I am loving it so far. I'll go ahead and keep you guys updated, but oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I can't wait to see the difference it will make in my skin. Moving on. I'm going to spray my Cinema Secrets Moisture Spray. I'm going to move on with my Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser just to blur out any pores. I usually like to apply this on my nose and this area of my cheeks and then just drag the rest to my forehead. I'm going to move straight into foundation, and for today I'm going to be using the Sonia Kashuk Soft Focus Satin Matte foundation. I feel like it's such a mouthful. This foundation is so good. I absolutely love the packaging, and I've been using it every single day ever since I got it, especially if I want kind of like that luminous look. This is my go-to when I go to work because it looks very light on the skin, and once it settles, it kind of looks like your own skin but better. I do find that it looks the best with a brush, so I've been using the Wet n Wild, this brush, stippling brush, would it be? Flat brush? It just gives me the best coverage, and I usually like to pump it on the back of my hand, like 2 pumps. As you guys can see, it's pretty liquidy, but I love the formula to this foundation. It's amazing. Seriously, my foundation is applying so good already. It's like seriously blending into my skin, like melting it. I seriously love the whole dewy look that it's giving to my skin. You guys already see that nice glow? I haven't even highlighted. Next, I'll be going in with my Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo Concealer. A little bit of this stuff actually goes a long way also, that's why I love it. And I like to use this to conceal and highlight. Next, I'll be using the NYX Sculpt and Highlight Duo, and I'm going to be taking the light shade, placing this underneath my eyes just to brighten. Also on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and my chin. And this is just going to bring more illumination to the face. I like to take this over my eyelid as well to cover that discoloration and to prep it for eyeshadow. I actually really like that NYX Sculpt and Highlight Duo because it's very hydrating. Since I'm going for a more luminous look, I am going to be using a little bit more cream products just to make our skin look more naturally glowing. So I'm going to be using the contour shade to sculpt out my cheekbones and bring back more dimension to the face. And I always forget to write this down below, but this is in the shade 02. I'm going to be working it in with my damp beauty blender. Since we already used it for the light side, we can just go ahead and use the beauty blender. And I'm just using this BH Cosmetics, I believe this is a number 4 brush, and it came in a set. I really love using brushes in sets. And the BH Cosmetics, I believe this is a Chic set, it's like my favorite. I always use it. All these pink brushes are from BH Cosmetics and they're amazing. As always, I'll have them down below. Now that we have very light and natural dimension to our face, I'm going to be setting it all with powders. And the first thing I'm going to go in is with my RCMA translucent powder, which I rave about so much because it's my all-time favorite powder to use to set my concealer. I'm going to grab some on my damp beauty blender, but I'm not going to be applying an excess amount just because I do have dry skin, but just enough to set the creams. I usually like to work it in instead of letting it sit on my face. Very little bit more if I need to, but since I'm still trying to keep this, it very dewy, I'm not going to apply too much powder. I think this will be perfect. Now to set the contour, I'm going in with my Benefit Hoola bronzer. I really like this bronzer because it has a really nice ashy undertone, so it is perfect to contour with and also bronze. Since I do have more dry skin on this area, I like to dab it in and then kind of work with it and blend it. And the way I'm holding my brush is actually very important as well, because if you hold it up close, you're applying too much pressure, so you're actually just moving all the creams. And what we want to do is kind of go lightly on top so we don't mess up the creams or move our foundation and all of that. So if you guys find like you're applying so much product but it just keeps dusting off, just go in with a lighter hand and it should help you guys. I'll also be taking this underneath my jawline. And on this brush from BH Cosmetics as well, I don't know the number because it's rubbing off, I believe it's number 7. I'll be taking a little bit of the Hoola bronzer as well and applying this on my nose. Dad, you sound like Darth Vader. I'm taking the same brush that we used to blend out the cream contour and a little bit of my RCMA translucent powder on this cap. I'm just going to be blending it out. Oh, I completely forgot to apply this. I before doing all the powders. But I'm going in with my Lolli tint from Benefit, which is a cream blush. I'm going to dab this with my fingers. It doesn't look patchy either, even though I'm applying it on top of powder. Very quickly, I'm going to fill in my eyebrows using the Anastasia De Brow Pomade in the shade Dark Brown. And I'll be using my Morphe R44 brush. And this is from the Rose Gold collection. Absolutely love this brush and I just got it. I start off by brushing through my eyebrows first to kind of set them in place. And I usually like to go on top with some powder, and I'm using the NYX Cake Brow Powder. I just feel like it kind of fills them in and makes them appear a little bit more natural than the pomade. And next, I like to set them with my Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Every time I skip this step, I feel like my eyebrows just don't look the same. I kind of like to flare them up as well. I'm going to be taking my Carly Bible palette, and this is from BH Cosmetics. I don't know if you guys remember, but I was obsessed with this palette and I still am. I love to use this every day, but it's been a while since I've picked it up, so I thought today was the perfect day. So I'm going to be taking this shade right here and I'm going to apply this on my transition. And I'm going to be using a Morphe R37 brush, and this is from the Rose Gold collection, by the way. So I'm going to take some on the tip of the brush and I'm going to sweep this right in my crease. I completely forgot to apply white eyeshadow all over. I completely forgot to do this, but first I'm going to be taking some of the white shade just to set the concealer that we applied at first and just kind of give me a nice even base. This is also just going to help all the eyeshadows blend. Now I'm going to be taking that mauve shade on my Morphe R37. I just sweep this right into my crease. I'm going to be working this on my inner corner as well, just to give me a nice rounded crease. Just to give it a little bit of depth, I'm going to be taking the shade right next to it, which is a little bit more purple, and I'm going to focus this a little bit more on my crease. Forgot how much I love this palette because the eyeshadows blend so nicely and they all go so well together. Next, I'll be taking the rose shade in the palette, but first I'm going to be spraying my brush with the Cinema Secrets, just to dampen it up a little bit and make it appear a little bit more metallic-y. I'm going to apply this all over my eyelid. I'll be applying a very light coat of mascara, and I'll be using my Stila Huge Extreme Lash Mascara. It's not my favorite, but it's just something to blend my lashes with the falsies. I'm actually going to skip out on eyeshadow on my bottom lash line, so I'm just going to apply some mascara now. Next, I'm going in with my ultimate favorite lashes, and I am going to be using the Cocoa Lashes in Queen Bee. So I have worn these once and I received so many compliments on them. They're the most gorgeous eyelashes ever, and they're very inexpensive. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Makeup Shack. Well, it's kind of like one of those stores, but it's called Vanity Box, I believe. If you guys ever decide to go to that location, go ahead and let them know that Cassie Rod sent you guys. Moving on to highlighter, which is my favorite part about this lip because it's what's going to make it super dewy. I'm going to be using the Balm's Mary Luminizer, and I am obsessed with this highlighter. I've been using it every single day ever since I got it for Christmas. And I did see that the Vanity Box sells the Balm. I know I get a lot of questions about where do I pick it up and stuff, so if you guys are interested, you can also go there. And I'm going to be applying this with my Morphe R12 brush, and this is from the Rose Gold collection. I'm kind of on this like rose gold kick for some reason, so I'm going to be dipping this in here, popping this on my cheekbones. Oh, but as you guys can see, it gives like this really gorgeous glow to the skin. Honestly, I think the moisturizer is really helping this highlighter because, oh my gosh, it looks so gorgeous. There's some on the tip of my nose too. We are almost done, and now moving on to the lips, I'll be using the Model Company lip liner, and this is an illusion lip liner. It's like this. It's really pretty. It's pink. Once again, I'm on this pink kick. I don't know why. I really like to outline my lips with this color because it looks very natural. And I'm also going to be filling in my lips with this. And to top it all off, I'm going on top with my NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie. I never get enough of these glosses. They smell so good. I'll be taking a little bit of my highlighter and applying this right on top, and finishing it off with my Cinema Secrets Moisture Spray. I'll be taking a little bit of my highlight and applying this on my inner corners as well. I almost forgot to do that. you guys all so much for watching this video. It's midnight here in LA and I still have to get up at 7 in the morning to work. So I truly appreciate you guys all watching this video. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you like it and let me know what you would like to see next. Don't forget to stick around by subscribing and go ahead and follow all my social media as well. I love you guys and I will see you in my next video. Bye!